Hey Libras, welcome back to Deku Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot and astrology for July 6th through the 12th of 2020. Ooh, I think I said June in the other videos, so we'll see about that. I can't believe that we're already headed towards mid-July here. We are rounding out this eclipse season. How fun has it been? Libras. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you guys know, do check out your monthlies, your weeklies for your other placements. I'm working on those monthlies. I'd really like to get back to doing them sometime this year. 2020 has been hitting me left, right, and sideways. I don't know about you guys. But let's talk a little bit about the astrology this week. So the biggest thing that's really going to go on, and again, you can always check out White Light Astrology or Gregory Scott Astrology. I know I'm not sponsoring them or being sponsored by them or whatever. I just love them, and I think that they do a really good job with highlighting the astrology and explaining it. So check them out if you want a deeper look at everything astrology-wise. But the biggest thing going on really is that we have Mercury going direct in Cancer on July 12th, 13th, depending on where you are in the world. So as usual, Mercury does like to kick the door on the way out, so be prepared for that surrounding that day, or really the end of this week, I guess. So it could get a little bit Mercury retrograde intense, you know, leveled up there at the end of the week. I was trying to think of something better to say, but Mercury is retrograde and I cannot. So let's see what the golden, I think it's the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I feel like I always say the name of this deck wrong, and I don't know where the box is right now, and I'm not going to go find it, but it's a really pretty shiny deck, so I thought it'd be great for you guys. All right, so let's look at your week ahead here. Ooh, we're just going to take him out right away. Wow, your cards are popping right out. Libra. Definitely let me know how these eclipses have been for you guys in the comments below. I would like to know. Seems like this last one might have slapped you a little bit. All right, one at a time. Oh my gosh. You're I don't know what's going on, guys. You have a lot of things that it feels that are unsaid that need to be said. And if that's the case, find a way to speak. Find a way to get it out of you. Yeah, you have some fears about that. I think that a lot of you, let's just get right into it. Your reading is feeling a little different. Your readings have been really weird and I feel like different than all the others for quite a while. Let's start even in the middle of this here. We get the Chariot reversed and the Tower reversed and the Nine of Swords there. And that's that fear, that worry. We're worried that we're not moving in the same direction maybe as someone in a relationship, or is that things are not progressing the way we want them to. There's this deep, deep fear within you that has maybe created maybe some depression, maybe some sleeplessness, a lot of anxiety, it feels for me, that things are not going to move forward where you would like them to. You might have had things really set up, planned, and I guess a lot of people, I mean, now that we're halfway through 2020, I feel like a lot of this anxiety of things were supposed to be this way, and I was supposed to be here by then, and this was supposed to have happened, and this is the way it was supposed to go, and we had all these things mapped out, and it feels like, especially for you guys, you had some big plans. Maybe you even had travel plans with that Chariot reverse. You had plans about moving, and there's a deep disappointment and a fear that you're never going to get those opportunities again, or that has just passed you by, that these goals will not be met, that these, that we're never going to check these boxes and get to where we're going, that we're never going to complete really these goals. And there is this deep sense of fear and disappointment and frustration about it that is so, it's very deeply felt. And it's really interesting because on the external, I don't think that you're showing this at all to anybody whatsoever. And the way you're acting, what you're doing, what you're saying, is very like run-of-the-mill. I'm fine, I'm great, it's so wonderful right now, everything is great, and I'm really satisfied, and I'm trying, but like you are trying to find happiness on the outer, it feels like the outer crust of life here, you know, socializing with people, doing things that make you happy, you know, maybe even just watching something, eating something that makes you feel good, and just trying to temper this deep disappointment, frustration, and a feeling of lack of control. Like, I have no control over this. What the hell am I supposed to do? I can't get these things into alignment. I can't get these things to move forward the way I want them to. Like, what am I supposed to do about it? But we're finding ways to deal with this week. We're finding ways to deal with these feelings, this problem, like these issues. Because I don't know what it is about these past few eclipses, but especially it feels like at first that Sagittarius eclipse, and then later on that Cancerian eclipse that was just, actually it's today, I'm reading it actually on the day of the eclipse, but on July 4th, 5th, you know, that was, I don't know, it's like nail in the coffin about something, and it's like something within you that you've built up, like a goal even that you have built up to be something, is disintegrating. So for some of you, it's more of a fear about these things not being accomplished. But in another way, and in another sense, it's that a goal is disintegrating in front of you. Something that you've wanted. It's almost like you're upset because you've worked for something that you maybe even no longer want at this point. There's a lot of layers to this. I don't think I want this anymore. I don't think this is what I want my life to look like. Is it okay to change? Why do I feel so disrupted about it? Let's pull a couple more here. Yeah. Oof. Oh my God, guys. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, you fear having to choose something that will eventually offer you nothing. We don't make the choice, and we haven't been able to make the choice because we don't feel that a choice that doesn't have, you know, everything set up, that everything is secure money-wise, Venusian, that's not for us. If it doesn't have all those things, if it doesn't have the money, if it doesn't have the lifestyle, if it doesn't have those comforts, if it doesn't, it's like, you know, give me some type of security and some sense of stability, why would I make that choice? And that's what I feel here is what is, again, this is like a layered weekly here. Dang. Oof. But what you need to do, gosh, guys, you are spitting fire this week. 9 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Pentacles. You need to look at why you hold on. Again, is it for stability in terms of money? Is it for stability in terms of comfort, in terms of making other people feel good about where you're at? Is that why we hold on to some of these ideals, some of this lifestyle, whatever it is that we're doing that's making us so deeply unhappy, whatever it is that we're working towards, whatever all these layers of fear and everything that we've been talking about is about here. The 10 of Pentacles says, what would really make you feel comfortable, stable, happy? What would really offer you that support? Is it just money by yourself? Because if it's just that, you know, when the 9 of Pentacles is reversed, I always feel like she's very caught up in the material, in the greed, in the money, in herself. And we could have gotten that way about something because of how it looks to the rest of the world, because of the way social media is now, because of the way everything is. But 10 of Pentacles begs for more. It's like, no, we need something more. There's real dominance. There's real inheritance. There's really, truly something long-term being built here. Something that is actually more than just us. Because if it's just what we have right now, what we've been working towards, it feels very empty. But there's something more that we need to start working towards. And there's, again, such a fear of stepping into something that we're not sure is going to give us that. But, you know, I don't see the money. I don't see the foundation. I don't see it. I only see loss. But in reality, it's just stepping over a gap. So we have to start really looking here with the 5 of Wands and then the Justice card reversed. We can't let what other people say do think about us again, because there's a lot of fighting energy here. People are not going to see things the way you do at this point. And again, I don't think you're really clear on how you're seeing things either right now, and what you want and where you're going and the decisions you need to make and what's really best for you. Am I living my life for me? I don't know. And what do people think when I start saying I want to do this, that, the other thing? How are their reactions going to be? Maybe not great. There's vying for power. There's vying for dominance here. There's vying for what I say is more important. What you say, what I want is more important than what you want. And Justice card, when Justice is reversed, we know something there is wrong. That's your card here, and it's reversed. We're letting something that is not right for us, that is bad for us, get in the way here. You know, there's bias, there's injustice, there's a certain sense of intolerance to this energy that you're stepping into. It's like, I'm not going to stand for this anymore. I'm really getting over it. There's a certain lack of balance and wrong decisions, and what that leads to, which is taking you out of your power, taking you out of your happiness, out of your own goals, and putting somebody else's in their place. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot that you're working through this week. So just be sure to take a breather during all of this. Yeah, find ways to, what's going to really make you feel successful, happy, truly happy. What is the feeling of true success to you? What would be the best feeling in the world? And what would bring that? What do you need to do that? To bring that into your life, to be in that Six of Wands position. Ooh, what's this popping right out here? Ooh, okay, masculine. Carrying your gift of consciousness from the heart of woman, of Mother Earth, trek toward the summit of higher knowledge. Because of male and female imbalances, the Earth is in danger of dying. Remember that the power of the masculine explodes as the power of the feminine implodes, and a sacred spiral of life is set into motion. One cannot live without the other. The masculine god is in search of the feminine goddess. He brings gifts of driving force to her powers of intuitive, creative receptivity. Both are equal warriors in the fight against ignorance. Balance your masculine and feminine energies through meditation and awareness of when you are carrying a male or female shield. This is your struggle in life and a great source of power for you. So beautiful energy, really empowered energy here for you, Libra. Don't be afraid to step over that gap. Don't be afraid to make those decisions. Stop halting yourself when you get to that door. I love you guys so much. Make sure to check out me over on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Make sure also, if you want to book a private reading, to check the description box below. All the information is there. If you want to get a numerology compatibility analysis with astrology and get a really in-depth look at all that stuff, check out Truly Divine. Use my code Deku30, and you can get 30% off. Of whatever you get through them. You can use that as many times as you want. You can also share that with as many people as you want, so take advantage of that, guys. And again, that's in my description box as well. Have a wonderful and blessed week, guys. Namaste.